In this video, I'm going to show you how to do double layered single crochet, also known as thermal single crochet. I'm going to make a very small swatch with only 10 stitches, and I'm going to start it as for any work in rows in single crochet. So I'm going to chain 11 and then work my first row of single crochet as usual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the last chain is my turning chain. So I'm going to make my first single crochet in the second chain from the hook and then finish my first row as usual. So here we are at the end of the first row, and I'm just going to check that I have 3, 5, 8, 10 stitches. Now I'm not going to turn as I would normally do, but I'm going to pivot this a bit and make a chain here so I have some space to move. And now what I'm going to do for this very first row is that I'm going to work into these loops of the stitches I just made. So when holding the work like this is the loop, leftmost loop, and I'm going to work as well into the loops that remain in the starting chain. So if you have any doubt about which loops fall together, just count your stitches from the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my 10th stitch, and you can also count the loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So whenever anything is a little bit wonky or hard to see, just count your loops. So now I'm going to make a single crochet by inserting my hook first under this loop in the single crochet I just made, and under this loop at the foot of the very same single crochet, and this is the loop of the starting chain. So I yarn over and I pull through both loops, and here I can finish my single crochet as usual. So the next one can be a bit hard to see since things are getting a bit compressed here. So if I am in doubt, I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 9th stitch, and the loop should be the one just facing it. Now I can turn my work like this to see it a little bit better, but if I want to check, I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the loop I need. I pull through my yarn and I finish my single crochet. So every time I'm going to work into the loop of the stitch and the loop that remains in the starting chain, and they should be just facing each other since it's at the top and bottom of the very same stitch. So I work like this to the end of the first row. So here I am at the end of this row. I think I said just said that it was the first row. I think technically it's the second. But anyhow, it's the last row where we are going to handle these specificities due to the starting chain. So now this upcoming row is the first of the ones that we're going to repeat all along. And it's just a single row repeat. So as before, I will chain 1 to give myself some room, and then I will line up my loops in the stitches just made and the loops that remain free in the stitches in the row before. So if I need to count, I do count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and also the loops if I have any doubts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to insert my hook through the loop in the stitch just made and through the loop that remains in the stitch, in the corresponding stitch in the previous row. I pull through both loops where I inserted my hook. Now I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through to complete the single crochet. And then I carry on as before, lining up my loops carefully and counting whenever in doubt. And this is the single row repeat that I'm going to repeat over and over again to make my thermal single crochet or double layered single crochet swatch. So now I worked a bit further and then I have decided that this is the height I wanted to obtain. And there is this ridge from the previous row, so I'm going to work a row of slip stitches just to close the top of my work and make it neat and nice. And I do exactly as before. I do not chain because I don't really need any more room, and I slip stitch through the loop in the stitch just made and the loop in the stitch in the previous row. And now, of course, I can help myself with my thumb if I need. I just put through my hook and pull through all loops in one go and finish off my swatch in slip stitches. So here we are. There is no remaining ridge. My swatch is well finished off, and what I have here is actually a double layer of single crochet. So this is rather thick and rigid and will work beautifully for potholders or anything of the kind. Just make sure that you work them in 100% natural material, such as 100% wool or 100% cotton. This could also be the side of a sturdy basket or something. Your imagination is the limit. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up because this will help other persons find it. And if you want to follow along my tutorials and other videos about crochet and sometimes knitting, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified whenever I put a new video up, also click the little bell. Thank you very much. Bye bye.